Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I am your English teacher. In this video I am going to summarize the first unit of your English book for class 8. Dear students, this lesson is all about the quality of tolerance of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I mean, the main focus of this lesson or of this unit is on the quality of tolerance. In the first paragraph, we get some information about tolerance, that it is a virtue which enables any person, anyone, to bear or to forbear the negative attitude or the harsh behavior of anyone. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he is a superb example of tolerance for the humanity, and due to his tolerance, he forgave his worst enemies. The Quran has described Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as Rahmatun lil Alameen, which in Urdu means सारी कायनात और सारी बनू इंसान के लिए बाइस रहमत. During the preaching of Islam in Makkah, the Quraysh ostracized Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his family Banu Hashim, and they lived in a valley called Shab Abi Talib. There the Muslims had shortage of food and water, and they had no source of income. The Muslims had been there for a long period of 3 years, and these 3 years were the toughest years of their lives. During this situation, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam never thought of taking any sort of revenge from the Muslims. After that, after the conquest of Makkah, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he strictly instructed his followers to be tolerant and to be patient. As a result, no man or woman was insulted, no house was robbed, and general amnesty was granted to the whole population to the entire population of Makkah. When everybody gathered in Hanakaba after the Muslims conquered Makkah, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked the people of Makkah, "What do you expect at my hands?" So they shouted with one voice, and they replied, kindness and pity. And they said that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was a gracious brother, he was a gracious nephew, and that is why they were not disappointed. On this occasion, I mean on the after the Muslims conquered Makkah, on this occasion Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he repeated the same words of forgiveness which were said by Yusuf alayhi salam to his brothers. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a superb example of tolerance. He even forgave his worst enemies. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam even forgave his worst enemies, Abu Sufyan and his wife, who were many times plotting against Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Islam, but Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam never did so. Similarly, the story of Rabi Zaid is a great example of the tolerance of the Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that once Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was attending a funeral of Ansari. After attending the funeral prayer, when Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam sat beside a wall, a Jewish called Zaid ibn Sana, Rabi Zaid ibn Sana, he came to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and he grabbed him from the edges of his cloak and asked him his loan. By seeing that Umar radhiyallahu anhu, he treated harshly to the Jew, he treated the Jew harshly. As a result, the Jew left and he went away. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to Umar Farooq radhiyallahu anhu that he should have had a sincere counseling for them, rather than the action that Umar Radhiyallahu anhu did. So the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he instructed Hazrat Umar Radhiyallahu anhu to repay the loan to the Jew, as well as to give some extra source of dates to the Jew. Umar Radhiyallahu anhu, according to the instructions of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he went to the Jew, repaid him the loan and gave him extra sa of dates. By seeing that, the Jew asked him the reason. Umar Radhiyallahu anhu explained the whole story. So the fact was this, that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was not late in repaying the debt. The Jew was demanding his debt before the due date because he wanted to test, to justify, to know the tolerance and the patience of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that is why Rabbi Zayd found that tolerance and perseverance, it took precedence over anger, and harsh treatment was repaid with kindness. All this incident, it melted the heart of Rabbi Zayd, and he accepted Islam and became Muslim. In the very last paragraph, there is a general message for the whole humanity, that tolerance of the Holy Prophet ﷺ had no bounds. He always treated people with kindness and tolerance and compassion. The bad qualities like violence, anger and rudeness, they were never the part of Holy Prophet ﷺ, and he always showed tolerance and kindness in any situation. So dear students, it was the summary of the first unit of your English book for class 8. Now I am going to show you the important points taken from this lesson. I have written these points on a piece of paper, and I am going to display it to you students, that it should be easier for you to summarize the lesson easily. So you can see these are the points that are going to help you while summarizing this unit. The first point is tolerance is a good quality, which explains the first paragraph. Second one, Quran's description about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it also explains the first paragraph. Quraysh reaction towards Prophet and the Muslims, this point explains second paragraph. After the conquest of Makkah, general amnesty was granted. This explains the next paragraph of the lesson. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's tolerance, forgiveness and patience, it also explains the next paragraph of the unit. The sixth point is the story of Rabbi Zayd. This point explains the whole story of Rabbi Zayd ibn Sana, and it explains the second last paragraph, message for all human beings. So this point, point number 7, explains the very last paragraph of this unit. Now dear students, as you have already got the video online lecture with the Urdu translation and this recorded summary of the unit, you students have to stick to your studies, not to waste your time, to utilize your time and to get what are being given to you by your teachers. Thank you dear students. God bless you. Allah Hafiz.